Hey there, fellow hunters. Welcome back to a playthrough of Bloodborne. I'm Stubbs the Wizard, your host with the most, and we are in the Nightmare of Mensis. We just cleared the room of a bunch of creepy crawly spiders, so that was well done, if I may say so myself. Now you can see up there, there's a dude that's getting ready to um, attack us, and I think he uses a Rosmarinus, if I remember correctly. Um, Something just went up when I was at full health. Well, I gotta show you the weapon and stuff anyway. First of all, so this is an arcane based build. I call it pure arcane because the attributes that cause weapon scaling, strength, skill, blood, tension, arcane, I'm not leveling up any of them but arcane. So it's pure in that sense, but it's impure in the sense that I did level up vitality and endurance. Call it what you want. That is my build right there, pure arcane. And the wizard here, Justin Gravener, is getting to the point where he is shredding everybody pretty well. Arcane. A lot of people think Arcane and Bloodborne is underpowered, but it's really not. If you have the courage to take it above 80, into the 90s, and even up to 99, I encourage everybody to try it once. Because while the scaling stops at 50, pretty much about 98% of your scaling is through 50 on the scaling type attributes. The hunter's tools, i.e., spells, they keep scaling all the way up through 99. And to make this work, what I did was I changed my weapons from physical to either elemental or arcane. So this is a bolt, saw cleaver, fire saw, spear. The cause parasite is always arcane, pure arcane. And don't let the 57 fool you. It when you're in milkweed rune, lumen wood, i.e., cauliflower head, uh, you get a vast multiplier. It's hundreds of percent, maybe like even 1,000% on some attacks. It's pretty. It can be pretty brutal. I left this one as physical because your visceral attacks key off of thrust. Uh, Physical to an extent, but really off of thrust. So if I did gym such that my physical attack was 107 and my thrust was 82, I would do less visceral damage. All right, that is an intro to the character, and I mentioned that we are doing this run. I'm gonna go with on this guy. I think I'm gonna try. I'll try Black Sky on him. I seem to remember him being pretty dodgy. Find out. But the reason I said we is I'm Not Great, who is another member of the Free Time Creators Collective, which I'll talk about a little bit later. He is doing this 10-year anniversary run with me. That scenery. And he's already done with his, so kudos to him. Good job on that. I'm Not Great. Oh, he's Mr. Dodgy. I have to go with this. Sorry, she ran into the Great Equalizer, which is the Augur of Abretus. What do we got? More sedative. That should tell us something. So when you look at my loadout, I took off a Call Beyond because I hardly ever use that. That is a brutal spell. If all 7 projectiles hit, it's amazing amount of damage, but it's hard to get all 7 projectiles to hit, and it's very, very situational. So I put sedatives in this place because we're going to have to face some winter lanterns later on, which I think are the scariest enemies in Bloodborne. And they're terrifying because they do frenzy. Now I have all my anti-frenzy stuff on. If I didn't have a cauliflower head, you'd see a beak mask from Eileen. Yellow backbone. We're getting chalice materials. But the thing is, they swing this. They sing this little sort of sweet but creepy song. It was very iconic. And so, to my point, did that look like any of those did 57? So let's see here. This 57. Let's see what we got here. Well, I gotta hit him. That's the main thing. $34, $768. So it's now I don't know if that is a troll by Miyazaki, or someone just listed something wrong. Alright, so now we've opened up the shortcut back to the giants. So if you remember the last episode, I cleared all the way here. Now these things are still activated, those frenzy things up there, because there's a worm out in their line of sight. I don't know, I guess I can't get it killed, but it's activated. So once I go to the hunter's dream, that will stop. But it didn't affect us in here. I gotta be a little careful here. So keep in mind, this list 57. 84. So I think this is a troll by Miyazaki. Yeah, I missed. Wait, Miyazaki wouldn't troll his clients, his faithful gamers, would he? Yes. Yes, he would. And we love him for it. Some of these are up. Hey, get back here. Some of these will actually be aggressive. Alright, so we are going to meet down here a rather brutal lady. And I can visceral her pretty well. Blue elixir. There she is right there. But I don't know, we'll see what I do with it. I'll probably augur her to death, or Black Sky Eye her to death. Kind of embrace my wizard ways. So, and this is the thing, is I'm playing as basically as much as a wizard as Bloodborne lets you play as. And so I'm going to try to go with Hunter tools more and more. There you go. Stay away from me. So you want to be careful. That does go down for a very long way. There is a bottom, which we will get to fairly shortly. Whoa, I about ran off that one. This is very tricky. Hello, sir. I see you trying to push me over the side. The only thing I wish that the hunter tools would allow I don't think I see you. Oh, he's got fast poison. Here's what's great about the auger as well. We don't care about any obstacles like walls. That's the nature of having an arcane weapon. Those guys have crossbows that either I don't think it's frenzy. I think it's fast poison. I ought to try a fast poison build at some point. I don't think I've ever done that. I don't think I've ever done a beasthood build either. Okay, that's just gonna make me fall beyond here. Let's see, I'm trying to think. I think the way down to the bottom there is later on. Oh shoot, that was wrong. Oh, button. So, we have truly embraced the true arcane, and so we're actually using the cause parasite for basically the rest of the game. Now, if I'm going to do a visceral, if I have the presence of mind, I will switch to my physical saw spear. But beyond that, I'm going to use the tools and the parasite of cause. Well, hello, sir. So this is a bird with a dog head. I think they've been doing unnatural experience up in here. And there's some more of those abominations. Now there is a dog with a bird's head. So, yeah. Weird experiments the wizards are doing up here. Alright. What's up these stairs? Oh, yeah. Come at me, brothers. I want to see if my Person brew will be effective. Get out of the cage, sir. You just gonna stay up there? Alright, let's try this then. Death. Oh, he dodged. Alright. Now this is the most efficient way to do it. Of course, brews work pretty nice. Okay, so you gotta be careful on this one. Let's see, since this takes two, I might as well just use one curse and brew. So I don't think jumping actually helps here. I think you gotta run onto it. Famous last words. Geronimo! There we go. Made it. I heard more Where am I hearing? Oh, there's more down there. Yeah, that's that's the Nightmare of Mensis, or Micklash, Champion of the Nightmare, whatever it's called, Purveyor of the Nightmare, something of the Nightmare, Guardian of the Nightmare, whatever he is. He's basically the Guardian of the BS. That is one of the most annoying boss fights made. Albeit iconic. Bloodstone Chunk. What do we got here? Kin Cold Blood Tin. Alright. So let's activate this shortcut. Okay, I can do that from above. So this takes us right down to that lamp. And those people are still keyed on the worm out there that I didn't kill. So sue me. We can also call this down now. I didn't need to do that. It was probably silly. Alright, I'm going to end it up here. So, check out the Free Time Creators Collective. I'm going to put a link to the Discord in the description. So check it out. If the link is not there yet, just go to Discord and search for Free Time Creators Collective. You'll find us. You'll find me, Stubbs the Wizard. I'm Not Great, who I mentioned. And I would actually recommend you do I'm Not Great's channel first. Simply because if you like my channel, you're going to like his. Do very similar games. Our gameplay style is somewhat different, but that's awesome. Because here's the thing about these games. Whatever way you play it in PvE, that's the right way to play it. There's no... I mean, you'll get people complaining, like, with me being a wizard, like, oh, you're just a dumbass wizard, chucking stuff, and you're not... Yeah, well, that's the way I play, so that's fine. And I'm Not Great is a lot of times more melee-oriented. In other games, practically allergic to parrying, by his own admission. And it is great. But he's more of the type, he's going to get two big swords, one in each hand, and go out there and just administer a fatal beating to whatever monster toe-to-toe. So anyway, check him out. You have Plumberry Delicious. I would, check out her channel, but especially look for her build of Lothlorien and Sons of the Forest. It's really cool, very artistic, very smart lady, and artistic. It's something I couldn't do, but she just patiently put it all together. It's pretty cool. Mindless Meat, Holly's Adventures, they do a lot of Final Fantasy stuff. Holly's Adventures also picked up some Elden Ring, so that's pretty cool. Check her out. She's also who you never know what you're going to see on her channel. I saw one of her shorts last week, the caption was "I'm a tool," and all the video was she had a cat on her shoulder, perched there to survey its domain. It wasn't, and that was it. And it cracked me up. She's a hoot. But yeah, you have Virus and Ophris, Big Baby J, K-Dog's Kennel, all sorts of people out there. Come pay us a visit. Just be nice. That's the only rule. It's all about encouragement for the smaller channels to grow. Check out the videos, like them, subscribe to channels if you want, leave them comments. The nice thing about the small channels, as I mentioned, is we'll answer all the comments. And that is this video. I'd appreciate a like. Subscribe to the channel would be great. Hey, something just died. Oh, they finally killed the worm. That's funny. They finally killed the worm, and now they don't have a target. Ah, peaceful silence. So yeah, for this video, like, subscribe, leave me some comments. I'll answer all of them. I look forward to hearing from you, and I thank you for watching. As long as you keep watching them, I'll keep making them. Thanks.